Luis Severino on the mound. He and the Mets are wearing their black jerseys tonight.
Abrams, an all-star, batting .276 with 14 homers, 46 runs batted in.
Abrams drives one to right center, tailing away from Bader, and he gets there to make the catch. That ball had a hook on it, and Bader had to really turn on the jets to grab it for the first out of the night.
Brings up James Wood in the number 2 spot of the order.
Now another chance for Bader as James Wood lifts one to center field. 2 batters, 2 fly balls to center, 2 outs. Man who loves to be the Citi Field villain, the heel, Jesse Winker.
Breaking ball away. Jesse Winker works a 2-out walk.
And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Keibert Ruiz.
There goes Winker. It's hit on the ground right at Iglesias. And that retires the side. So Severino works around a first inning walk. Mets come to bat with no score.
Now it's the veteran lefty Patrick Corbin as he faces the Mets. Corbin 1-8 on the year with a 5.49 earned run average.
Francisco Lindor gets set to lead off for the Mets.
Got him. Great way to start the night for Patrick Corbin.
And that'll bring up Brandon Nimmo.
You see the recent results have just been stunning. 8 homers and 26 RBIs in 22 games. And he drives this one out to right center field. Thomas takes a look and it's out of here. For the first time in his career, Brandon Nimmo has homered in 3 consecutive games. And he gives the Mets the early lead 1-0.
Brandon Nimmo just keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter. That is his 16th home run of the year, his 59th run batted in.
9 in his last 23 games.
But boy, everything that's in the strike zone, he is tattooing.
Got him. Another good slider. 2 outs, both on K's.
Pete Alonso. And he hits one hard, and it is knocked down by Vargas, and he has no play, and Pete's got an infield hit. A shot right at the feet of Ildemaro Vargas, and he couldn't pick it clean.
The third baseman in right-handed inning, Mark Vientos.
High pop up on the right side. Pete Alonso went back to the bag for some reason. That's the 3rd out.
Last of the 2nd inning here at Citi Field. Mets 1, Nationals nothing. Francisco Alvarez, Jose Iglesias, and Tyrone Taylor.
Little looper behind first, and out goes Garcia, and he can't get it. And Alvarez is aboard. He takes a turn and holds on. Garcia ran as fast as he could because nobody else was going to get there, but he kind of overran it.
A leadoff single for Alvarez, and that'll bring up Jose Iglesias.
Ground ball back to the pitcher. Going to go to second for 1. On to first. Iglesias beats it out. There's Tyrone Taylor. Ground ball to third. Can they turn it this time? Vargas, Garcia, Yepez. Around the horn, and Patrick Corbin's out of the 2nd.
As we go to the 3rd inning here at Citi Field in New York, the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Here's C.J. Abrams.
Love to get him on and see what he can do with 2 outs, and he'll get that chance here. 4-pitch walk from Severino.
There goes Abrams, and the breaking ball in for a call, 3rd strike, so Severino takes care of Wood. His 3rd strikeout ends the inning.
Mets 1, Nationals nothing.
To the plate, Keibert Ruiz up to the cleanup spot.
Soft line drive out to right. That'll fall in front of Taylor for the Nats' first hit of the ball game.
Ball in the strike zone. Get yourself a knock.
Line drive off the batter lane through the left side. And there's 2 on for the Nats here in the 4th.
So that'll leave it for Juan Yepez. He struck out on a Severino breaking ball his first time up.
Lines this one down the right field line. That'll fall for a hit. In to score is Keibert Ruiz. Lane Thomas goes first to third. The ball gets away from Alvarez. Lane will come home, and the Nats have a lead here in the 4th.
Mistake by Severino, not backing up, and that allows Thomas to score the 2nd run, and it's 2-1 Washington.
This is inexcusable. All it takes is a little hustle by a pitcher. 100% of the time, when you give up a hit that could score a run or a plays at third, 100% of the time, you have to back up.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Nationals now lead the Mets 2-1. And Mark Vientos
drives one the other way, and he's got himself an extra base hit. Tracked down by Thomas, and Vientos will pull it at second base with a 2-out double. So Vientos continues to rack up the hits against the lefties, and the Mets have the tying run in scoring position.
Corbin needs to retire Jose Iglesias to maintain the lead.
Iglesias punches one the other way for a base hit. Vientos to third. Thomas has a great arm, and so they'll hold Vientos even though the ball ended up getting away from Ruiz. Corbin backed up, and that prevented the tying run from scoring. So Corbin does what Severino failed to do, and that keeps the Nats in front, at least for the moment.
But you put your head down, you get in the proper position, and you're there just in case.
Here's Taylor, 2 outs. Got him.
Oh, baby.
Buries the slider to get a strikeout of Taylor.
Great pitch.
Works out of a jam in the 4th.
We go to the 6th inning here at Citi Field. It's Washington 2, New York 1.
Luis Garcia is grounded to third. He is struck out.
Fly ball toward the left field corner. Long run for Nimmo. He gets there on the warning track and makes the catch. That was not easy.
I really think this is always the toughest play for a left fielder, because when that ball gets in the corner, you think it's going to take you right to the line, but at the very end, it always usually comes back.
And he hits into the air to left field. Nimmo back a couple of strides to make the catch.
Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no, we're keeping tabs on our rivals.
We love Boston.
Hun. With so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
That retires the side.
Patrick Corbin pitches in the bottom of the 6th inning with a 2-1 lead over the Mets. He'll face Martinez, Alonso, and Vientos.
JD Martinez lines the first pitch into left field for a base hit. Wood gets over to cut it off, and JD's aboard with a leadoff single. That's why the other way, a base hit. Martinez to second. He's going to take the turn. He's going to try for third. He's challenging Thomas for throw to third base, and he's saved. And down to second base goes Alonso. And the Mets have the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with nobody out.
Here's Mark Vientos.
And Vientos slams one out to right center. Back goes Thomas to the warning track. It's over his head. Martinez is in. Alonso will have to be held at third. Vientos drives in the tying run with a long double, and it's 2-2.
But Dave Martinez let him go through the meat of this lineup, and Corbin could not get anyone out.
Now the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Jose Iglesias coming up.
Iglesias bangs one up the middle on base hit. Alonso is in. Here comes Vientos. The throw by Young to the plate is cut off. They've got the runner Alvarez between second and third. Iglesias advancing. Vargas makes the tag. Iglesias gets the second. 2-run score, and the Mets take a 4-2 lead.
For Iglesias, a 2-run single as Alonso and Vientos score, and the Mets have gone in front by a score of 4-2.
And Bader grounds that one down to third. Vargas goes to second, gets it out there, then throws it away. And here comes Iglesias to the plate. The throw is not in time. 5-2 New York.
So Iglesias comes around to score after Taylor had been forced at second. And then the throw by Garcia will result in an error, allowing the Mets to score their 5th run of the game, and it's 5-2 New York.
Luis Severino now will pitch with a lead. He works into the 7th, 5-2 Mets.
Vargas takes ball 4.
There you go.
Leadoff man aboard here in the 7th.
That's how you start it. And he does drop down a bunt. Alvarez pops out to get it, makes an underhand throw, and just in time. I don't know about the decision by Alvarez to throw that underhand, but at least he got it there to beat Young for the first out.
The tall, lanky, 37-year-old left-hander Jake Diekman is on to pitch. We figured we'd see Diekman for this part of the lineup. Abrams, Wood, and Winker all left-handed.
And a good high fastball by Diekman to strike out Abrams. That's the second out of the inning.
Another lefty here, James Wood against Jake Diekman.
And a half swing, he went around strike 3. So Diekman comes in and gets back-to-back strikeouts against the lefties.
Now we go to the last of the 8th inning. Mets with a 5-2 lead over the Nationals.
So 2 out and nobody on for Iglesias, who has 2 hits tonight, including the go-ahead hit in the 6th inning. 1-2 coming. That's punched the other way, and that's a fair ball, and it gets by Yepez. Iglesias going to try for 2. Yepez having trouble picking it up, and Iglesias has himself a double. A little chunker that just stayed fair down the line. And it's the 3rd hit of the night for the silver-lined Jose Iglesias. Line toward the gap in right center off the bat of Taylor. That'll go all the way back to the wall. That'll bring in Iglesias. Taylor turns second. He's going to try for another triple. The relay throw by Garcia, not in time. Second straight night, Tyrone Taylor's had a late inning triple. And it's 6-2 New York.
9th inning here at Citi Field in New York, and Jose Butto remains on the pitch. Nationals need a late rally.
Swing and a miss. He went upstairs to get the strikeout of Yepez. So Butto has faced 2 batters and struck them both out.
2 out, nobody on. Jacob Young, last chance for Washington.
Ground ball. Nice grab by Iglesias. The throw across the diamond, and the ball game is over. Jose Butto gets the final 4 outs for his first major league save. Luis Severino goes 6 1/3 for the win. Iglesias with the big hit to put the Mets in front. And the Mets